Alrighty everybody, so welcome back to another showcase video. In this video we're probably going to be showcasing probably my favorite unit, either honestly ever or definitely right now. He's definitely my favorite unit with this EZA that he just got. We're going to be showcasing Int LR Evo Vegeta. This guy is arguably number 2. I've seen some back and forth on social media about if this guy is even number 1. I'm probably not gonna comment on that in the moment just because I have not used him that much, but let me just say that it's interesting. It's interesting, the argument for this guy. So we're gonna be showcasing him off today. Let me show off the build for him that I have. So this is the build that I have for him. I just have his anniversary equips on. One thing that I would probably do now with his EZA is I would probably remove the crit that I have for him and give him that in dodge, but I'm not that worried about it because he does need to get hit in order to build up his passive anyway, so it's not like a big deal to do. But I mainly wanted to give him the anniversary equips that he gets because that's a lot of extra defense he gets, and he has massive damage reduction. So we're going to be jumping in with this team. Mainly using this team just so we can juice up Vegeta and get like the best possible look on him. We're going to be jumping into the new Gogeta Blue fight. Arguably probably the hardest fight in the game right now, maybe. Even though I personally hate the Beast Gohan fight a little bit more. This Gogeta Blue fight is not a joke either. So let's go ahead and hop in and see how it goes. No one on this team really has an intro other than... that's not really the greatest first rotations, but yeah, no one has an intro other than 18 and 17, but we'll go ahead and play their intro, and then we'll proceed from there. Alright guys, so again, this is not really the greatest starting off rotation because we got literally the entire team except for the other Android 17 is a character that has the name Goku in it, and we got both the friend and my leader on the rotation with Vegeta, so he doesn't like they're not gonna have the Goku condition fulfilled. But we'll go ahead and just put Vegeta in slot 1. That should be fine. We'll give them their 7 orbs to give support. Let's go ahead and look at Vegeta's defense, 363. So I guess I'll let this turn play out and we'll go ahead and start talking about what Vegeta does. That's not really great to dodge right away, but oh well. So he now has, so this very first turn he has guard. That's obviously really good. He also has built-in 50% damage reduction. He gets an additional 10% damage reduction with each attack received or evaded. So that first attack that we dodged, he still got the 10% damage reduction from it. Also triple super, that's pretty good. So, and then he builds up, this is all, by the way, this is also double digits. He builds up 3 ki up to 10, attacking defense 30% up to 120%. With each attack performed, so we just did 3 attacks, so he's almost fully built up already. He just needs to do 1 more attack. He has an additional attack, like additional normal attack, that has a 77% chance to become a super. That's very good. Additional 77% attack and a guaranteed crit when he does the active or at 24 ki. So this guy is basically always going to be critting. That's why I said at the beginning that I would change the crit on him. Simply because he legitimately does not need crit anymore. Guess we'll go ahead and do this. Let UI Goku build up. Also, I did not bring AGL UI on this team, even though obviously the best build for this team is probably to swap out Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken with the AGL UI, but I just didn't want to bring them both. I wanted to mainly have the spotlight on Vegeta for this showcase, and then we'll do a UI Goku showcase right after this. Anyways, so the biggest thing with this Vegeta is the next line of his passive. So after he receives 5 attacks, it doesn't trigger mid-turn, it has to be the turn after he receives 5 attacks. But once he receives 5 attacks, from that turn on out, so like this turn we're gonna get all our 5 attacks right here. When we get him back the next rotation, he will basically have his revive up. Like that's it. That is literally the only condition he has, is he needs to get hit 5 times. I think we got hit 3 times, or actually 2 times technically that first turn. So we just need to get hit 3 times this turn, and we'll have his revive active from here on out. Which is what's so crazy about this Vegeta, is that like he just has his revive up no matter what. 21 million attack set. This is a guaranteed crit. Yeah, but that's literally the best thing about this Vegeta, is the fact that his revive is just not conditional like that. There's just that first condition, you fulfill it, and then after that you're good. Which is why I feel like running Vegeta's team, the Power Revival team I think he leads, is actually like, even though it's only a 180, he has the, you know, he has the UIs, he has these guys on there. I think Gogeta Blue is also on there, I think. So you can run double Evo Vegeta, basically fulfill the revive condition for both of them, have one on each rotation, and you'll basically have a revive up no matter what. Like there's no condition other than that. Ooh, Gogeta's supering at the end there. How do I want to play this? I mean, this is kind of why I brought the King Yama, just basically to survive the turns where Vegeta, because what I want to try to get this in this showcase is I want to try to get Vegeta eating a super attack from the final phase of this fight, because the final phase for this fight hits for almost like 5 mil, I think, after he supers. So that's mainly the main reason why I chose this stage in specific, is to just show off how dominant Vegeta is defensively, because this is the final boss of this phase, is the hardest hitting boss the game has right now, and Vegeta can, like, unless he gets supered by him right away, I think Vegeta can just eat his super, like, no problem at all. And another thing is so Vegeta gets extra stats. He gets an extra 7 key and attack and defense 77%. Starting from the turn, either this character or an ally's revive is activated. So it doesn't have to be him specifically that revives to get the extra stats. However, if it is him that gets the revive, he will get guard for the next turn. Like when you get him back on rotation, which, again, that would basically make him invulnerable to damage, because he's going to have guard, he's going to have extra stats, and he's going to have his damage reduction himself. So, like, he's not taking damage on that turn. So, a million defense start. Now, keep in mind, again, this is kind of juiced. We have one of the, we only have one of the 18, 17 support up, and then we have, obviously MVP 17 support up on this turn, which is 70% defense, and he is fully built up. But this is without the extra stats you get from the revive. Also, as you can see, we have the heart symbol up, so that means his revive is active on this turn. So, like, I don't know, let's say if 17, I can just throw 17 in the front and, like, he'll die, but, like, it doesn't matter because we'll revive. Obviously, I'm not going to do that, but that's just what's so crazy about this Vegeta, is we're at full health, no conditions, no nothing, we can revive, like, which is so great for these fights, because a lot of these bosses now, it doesn't matter if your team HP is even like 800k or getting close to 900k, these bosses can just one-shot you. Just out of, like, I've eaten super attacks from the Beast Gohan Supreme Battle Spectacle for 2 mil. So yeah, this revive is so stupid. Let's go ahead and pop his active skill. This is probably still one of my favorite active skills in the whole game, because it just reminds me of a time when I first, like, saw Evo Vegeta in the anime, and those were very, like, heartfelt times and memories I'm very fond of. So let's go ahead and watch this animation.
しきれんほどの技を食らわせてやる。これが俺の全てだ。
Alright. Now, keep in mind, we were already fully built up, but that does count as an attack. If you weren't fully built up and you use the active skill with Vegeta, that does count as an attack towards his build up, and it is an AoE, so technically if you do this against a stage that has multiple enemies, you will, for each enemy you hit, that counts as an attack as build up for Vegeta. So anywho, yeah, I mean, I don't know. We're just gonna put him in slot 1, and he's going to one-shot this Gogeta. Like, there's not really much else to go over. I guess, we just want to get his revive in this video, and then, like, show off his stats after him reviving. Because as you can see, 21 million attack stat, guaranteed crit. He probably has like 1.5 million defense after supering, because he gets 50% on his 18 key, and then he gets 50% defense on his 12 key. So like on a 3 super turn, he gets basically 150% extra defense from his passive, which is crazy to think about, to say the least. I think if we do this, they can live the super, I think. I mean, I don't know, do I want to risk it this turn? I mean, this is kind of where I wish I had Evo Vegeta, just because we would be able to revive with him, but I think they could live. They're type advantage and they'll super first. I guess if UI Goku kind of sells in the front, that might be a little bit bad, but we'll let it play out. If we kind of get cooked, that's not good. Yeah, I think now that, even though it was just one normal, I think after taking that normal, we might be dead here. But if we do die here, I'll just come back real quick when we get Evo Vegeta's revive. Like, I'll probably purposefully like go out of my way to get myself killed so I can get his revive in the video, and then we'll show how he looks post revive, and then we'll wrap up the video there. But yeah, dude, this unit is beyond insane. Like, we all knew UI Goku was going to be good post EZA because, you know, he's a dodge character and all that, but obviously nobody knew that this guy was going to be as insane as he was. But yeah, so we did go ahead and get clapped. I think we would have lived if UI Goku didn't sell the way he did, but oh well. It is what it is. So yeah, let me go ahead and cut real quick. I'll come back when I get Evo Vegeta's revive, and then we'll go ahead and see how he looks post revive. So give me 1 second. Alright guys, so we're back on this turn right here. As you can see, we have Vegeta's revive up. So obviously, if I wanted to live this turn and just play it normally, I can pop the Evo Ken, what's called active skill, and they can survive. But I'm gonna purposely not do that for them, and I'm actually just gonna give them like just this and put them in slot 1, just so we can go ahead and get Vegeta's revive, and that way we'll have basically his strongest turn. We're gonna have his strongest turn up against the strongest phase of this fight. So let's go ahead and watch this animation, and we'll see how it goes from there. So I'm pretty sure they'll die here, right? They don't eat yeah, they don't eat these normals like that. All right, let's watch the same. Just like that, we got the revive up. No super this turn. Interesting. Let's just hope UI Goku doesn't sell again. I mean, I guess if he does sell, it would be annoying, but I don't know. I might just wrap up the video after that, because like I want to just see what Vegeta's about to do this next turn, but it's not the biggest deal if we don't. So hopefully it doesn't happen though. So, but yeah, there we go. So now that Vegeta is revived, he gets extra stats, and also this next turn that he's going to have his guard up. So I'm pretty sure like 100% we'll eat this Gogeta super like no problem with Vegeta now that he actually has his guard and his extra stats. And I think also MVP 17 is going to be on this rotation, so we'll be able to get the extra defensive support. Kaioken, please crit, brother. I have you with like I think 26 crit. Oh my god. Are you serious? Such a loser, bro. Like, see, kids, this is why the optimal team, we replace him with the new EZA. Like, I'm sorry, but Kaioken, Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken does not have room on this team anymore. He simply doesn't, because of that. Like, literally because of what he just did. That was just awful, awful performance. Anyways, I mean, I guess we won't get to see him, I guess, but as you can see with the extra stats now and all that, he's up to 1.2... That's 6? Yeah, 1.26 million defense. He has guard this turn, and he has guaranteed crits and all that other good stuff. So it's like who can match up to this? Like, I want to say like on this turn specifically, he is the best unit in the game, because like 27 million attack stat, guaranteed crit. He can do 2 more of these. Well, he can do 1 more from his passive, and then another one from his hidden potential system. And like his defense is going to be like 2-3 mil, I think, post super. With like, if he gets hit 3 times, he'll have 80% damage. So like 80% damage reduction, guard, and 3 million defense. That's basically the same thing as Beast Gohan's target skill turn, because that's literally what Gohan has on his target skill turn. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we're dead with this turn. There's no way we're living this turn. Because you know, as you can see, Gogeta decided to be a funny little guy and super at the very end, and I don't have really anybody to put in slot 1 other than S2RUI here. So yeah, we're pretty much dead. But that was the Vegeta showcase for you guys. I'm so in love with what they gave this unit and what they did with him. I wish I could have showed off him eating this guy's super attack, but just blame Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken for that, because you know, homie doesn't want to crit when he has I think 26 crit. Like, watch, now on this turn he's going to crit on every single attack he does, but the previous turn he's not going to want to do that. Okay, no, never mind. Still a loser. Oh my god, 500k. I mean, yeah, that makes sense actually. Never mind. This Gogeta does hit for I think like 900k. That's before supering. Oh, let's go ahead and mute that. But yeah, let me just show off that this guy, pretty sure he has 23 crit. So he had a 46% chance, like basically almost a coin flip chance to crit, and he didn't crit like 4 or 5 attacks in a row. Like, absolute fraud. But yeah, that was the Vegeta showcase for you guys. I'm absolutely in love with this unit. This is going to be a unit that's, like, any chance I get to use this unit, he's going to be in the video. And he's most likely going to steal the spotlight every single time. Other than if Beast Gohan, I guess, is in the video as well. Then, like, he's not going to steal the spotlight from Gohan. But I don't know. I love this unit. I love EZAs. I love this anniversary. Everything is just perfect. And so is Dokkan. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Let me know if you guys have been using this guy. What are your thoughts about him? And I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.